Hi and welcome to the next part of this tutorial. It's still part 1 here. I recently posted a small video on my channel, which is part of this full website project, and it was in regard of setting up, meaning organizing your folders, organizing your folder. Please have a look at it, and so you know exactly what you do, what to do, because today in this tutorial I'm going to show you where you can download all the Bootstrap, Jquery, the images, and all what you need to get started. Once we did this, then we're going to start into the fun part and start coding. Okay, let me open here my browser. I set it up already for you. The links, all the links of these windows is in here, of these websites is in here. They are all in the description of the previous video. I might be reposting them also in this video here. Okay, let us start. First of all, let's go to Bootstrap. Yeah, the link, as I said, is in the descriptions from the previous video. So once you get on here, once you open this page, you go down here and you download the compiled CSS and JS. Yeah, the only thing you need to do is, I downloaded it already, so I'm not going to download it again. Just press on the download, let everything download. It'll be a zip file. Yeah, so once you downloaded it, unzip the file. Let me show you here. Unzip the file, and there we are. So this is the Bootstrap file, and once you unzipped it, you got the CSS and a JS. So if you open it, there's quite few things in there. We don't need them all, so we only need a couple of them for the CSS and some of them for the JavaScript files. You could put them all, you just could put them all into your tutorial. When I go up here, you see that is all. I got my Bootstrap, I got my CSS, my fonts, image, and so on, like explained in the video. But in Bootstrap, as you can see, in my CSS, I only got one file from the whole package of Bootstrap. The reason, the reason I only need one file is because if I put all these files in there and I load it up to my server, and I'm not going to use it in this project, so you know they're just sitting on my server, taking up space, and you know, and they don't do nothing. The same is for. Oops, let me open this one again. The same is for the JS files. There are many which I don't need. Yeah. So anyway, once you downloaded and extracted your Bootstrap, go into the CSS files, and just copy here the Bootstrap min. Just right click, copy, and then go back to your main folder, in the assets folder, under Bootstrap, under CSS, and you paste it. The same thing you do with the JavaScript file. As you see, I only got 3 JavaScript files in here, which are in the JS folder here on the Bootstrap bundle you downloaded, and you only need this one here, Then you need this here and bootstrap min. So these three files you copy. You see, I made a selection here with only three files by jumping through other ones. To do that, select your first file, go on the next file you need, press the control key, and then go to the next file you need and press the control. Keep the control key down and click on the file. Then you just right click the mouse, make a copy, and then go back into your bootstrap folder in your project, yeah, and put them here into the GS file. So that means that is so bootstrap is set up. Then next, okay, this main CSS file we're going to create with afterwards with Visual Studio. Fonts, I got in here font Ozone, which also I'm going to show you, but it's more or less the same procedure as before with the bootstrap. And in the JS here, I just got the Jquery. In the JavaScript file, I just got the Jquery file, which we are going to show you also how to do that. So let me minimize this one again. Let me go back to the website. So now that we've done bootstrap, I can close this. And now let's go to Jquery. If you go on this site there, jquery.com download, yeah. What you have to do is you have to click to the download the compromise production Jquery 3.5.1. I open it already for you, which is practically this will come up once you click on that link. So as you can see, you say, okay, how the hell do I want to download this one? Simple, just go onto the page, click Control and A, which will select the whole text. Make Control C to copy it. Open, okay, then open, where are we? Open Notepad, yeah, open your Notepad, put in there, let me open this one better, put in there, and Control V to paste it in. Once it's done, you go on the file, save as. You select ways to save it, like in this where are we? Photography website tutorial. Go into your assets folder, go into your CS folder. Down here you see save as type text. Change that one and make it old files. And then you give them this name here. I'm not going to save it because I got it already. But you give it this file name, jquery.min. Okay, and you save your file. So I make a cancel there, and I close this one here because I don't need it. No, I don't save it. So, okay, and that is the conclusion for the jQuery. So we can close this one. I can close this one. Now here we got the font Ozone. Yeah. Now, you can download the file, yeah, or you can download the actually the link. This is 514. I did download both of them, but I'm going to use actually in the HTML. I'm going to use this link here. Yeah. Here is, you copy the URL. You press on the copy URL. once you copied it, yeah. Since we haven't done yet the HTML files yet, since we haven't done the heading yet from the program, let me show you which way you can do this on the best. If you open, you can open WordPad or WordPad plus plus, yeah. Let me open WordPad again. I mean, yeah, WordPad, Notepad. Let me open it again. So, and paste. Oops, I still had other paste in there. So let me do undo this one. Let me go back in here. Let me copy this link. Copy URL. It's been copied. Go in here and paste it. Paste. So now we got this one. Okay. So after I'm going to show you, I'm going to keep that notepad open, because after I'm going to show you how to put it in your header of HTML. So the next one is the Google fonts. So this one, font Ozone, we have done already. So now here we are on Google fonts. I don't know if you used it already or not, but it's pretty simple here. So when you open the Google Fonts site, you come to this site here. In here you can search for the names of the fonts you want, yeah, or you can select under categories here, yeah. So now at the moment it will show you all of the categories because they're all selected. But if let me get rid of the sans serif, of the display, of the hand, and of the monospace, yeah. And you see now these are all only sans serif files which are coming up here. So here you select your font, yeah. In this tutorial, I used a font called Orbitron. So what I do is I put here in the search Orbitron, and it is already. So now I got the Orbitron. Click on it, and now here you can select all your styles you want. I selected the 400, which is the normal, and I selected the bolder style, the 700. So see that here on the side, yeah, it tells you everything which is selected. You can't select them all, but I mean, you know, the more you select, then it's going to take longer. It's going to take longer than to load it up in once your HTML file fires up on the server. So anyway, here you can have, that is a review. There's this one there. That's the font. There's a regular 400 and a bold 700. So now here you can add more styles, or you can remove all if you want to, yeah. And then let's go up here to the embed. Yeah, like I was saying, you know, if you press on the embed, you come up with two links. There's the first one here highlighted. So again, copy this link here, Control copy or Control C, open up your notepad again, and let me refer this one. So this one here, the first one we did there, that was the font Ozone. So let's do font Ozone, font Ozone. So we know that is for the font Ozone. Then let's go down one. This is link Google Fonts, link Google Fonts. Oops, fonts. Let's do like this and paste it. So this link here, this will be going into your HTML. Let me put like that. Okay, link Google Fonts HTML. Oops. Google Fonts HTML. After that, for the CSS, so anyway, so we know that this link here has to go into the font, into the HTML, and also this font awesome here, that also is for the HTML. So next, let's do also the CSS rules for the Google Fonts. CSS rules. So the first CSS rule actually is going to be the import here. You don't have to copy the style here, just this part here, starting with the import all the way to down here, like I did. Control C, copy, open your notepad again, and paste. And this is going to be on the head of your CSS file. The next one is also, we need, let me go back here. So, and the next one is when you make to call the fonts, yeah, you just need to put this in the CSS rules. So let me copy this one too. Control C, Control there, and let's save it. Okay. Now, how you going to use this one, the font family? For example, let's say, let me show you here a quick way. Let's say, example, we want to tell the body. Let's do the body. That would be then in CSS. Let's do body. Open parenthesis, close parenthesis. I mean brackets. Inside the brackets here, we're going to put in like this, practically this this rule here. Yeah, so that one's going to come. Let's copy this one again. Copy. Let's go down here and let's save it. So that means now that the body will use the font family Orbitron sans serif, yeah, which is like this one up here, yeah. Okay, so anyway, I keep it up here so you can copy it down just for future reference. Okay, and that is about the Google Fonts. So let me close Google Fonts. Let me close Google Fonts here. We don't need it no more. And now let's go to Lightbox. So Lightbox again. Lightbox again, yeah. That is also a link. Also this link is going to go into the head. Did you copy it? Yes, it did. So once you copied it, again open your notepad, put in Lightbox 2, Lightbox 2 HTML link, and paste it. So then that is Lightbox, the Lightbox. Close this one again. So next one. The next one is going to be the Windows themes. So if you go on this site here, themepack.me, you can download Windows themes here. And if you recall, if I open my where my main project resides, if I go up here and oops, sorry, let me go back into the assets, go into the images, and you see here I have California, fashion, Italy, Japan, London, posters, and whatever. So plus I got this file here, which I believe I got this one from from Pexel or from from images somewhere. We'll we'll search for it, so you can have this one too. Anyway, so if you know, then if I go in here now and I put in California into the search bar here, California, it's already here, and I make a search, Control Enter, and here you go. So now if I open this one, yeah, tells you that it contains 19 images. Down there you can see all the images you want. This is what happens if I open image in new tab. Nah, it's too small, yeah. So don't worry. Anyway, these are all the images I also use in our project. And just go and click on download the theme. Once the theme has been downloaded, yeah. Let me see here. I don't have any downloads yet. No. Anyway, once you downloaded the theme, yeah, just in Chrome here, it will show you on the bottom here, yeah, that it's been downloaded. Just double click on it, yeah, or if you download your pack into your downloads folder, let me go see up here. Let me see here. If I go downloads, yeah, see, like I just put this one in today, woman painting. Just double click on it and it installs it automatically on your desktop. Yeah. So let me go back here to where I was. Website, assets, IMG. Okay, good. So then, like I said, you know, search always, then go back. Search always for these names because that's the way I put them. Japan, I had 2 downloaded. London posters, that's how I downloaded them. Yeah, and installed them practically on my desktop as background. Okay, so now that you know where to find this, then I'm going to show you how to actually make them images so you can use them in your project. But anyway, that's where you find the images I used. Yeah, I can close this one. That of course is that's the page which we are going to do again. And as next, we need a theme. You see, I use a specific theme here. Yeah, and so I got the colors, this theme's colors, yeah, from this website here, Colors Go. Here you go, start the generator, and there you go. So, and it comes up this side here. Now here you can you know, change view shades, save color to favorites, drag, copy hex, and so on, yeah, or remove color. And there was somewhere drag. Ah, yeah, you can drag them wherever, whichever way you like, no? So, and that's what it is. Yeah, if you see, if I go up here, select the color, yeah, copy color, and the color has been copied, yeah. If I go picker, now you see I got a color picker here. Now I can change this color as I, you know, like with any color picker actually. Now I can change it here to blue, to green, to whatever. So I mean, I leave that one up to you, but I'm just showing you the things you can do. Yeah. Anyway, or another way is to if you go down here and you go to library and you can explore. And if you sign up with them, you can then create your own palettes, and they will come up in this library. I haven't signed up with this with them yet, so. But if you go up here into explore, let's give it a minute to load. My internet today is a little bit slow. So, um, and here now you have all these palettes where you can choose from. I don't remember now which one was mine, but anyway, I'll give you the colors later on. I'll give you the colors later on in the once we start coding. But anyway, so you select your theme. Example, this one here. That it comes up here. Copy that the hex here. Copy the name of the color so that you know. Yeah. And you can put them again. You can put them again here to start off before we start. You can put it up here. Colors, themes or whatsoever, and just put this name here. Put a code. Put a name of the colors you have selected. So anyway, enough of creating colors. Now you know where you can find colors. It's very nice. I mean, I like this site. So the next part is now the Visual Studio. Like I said, Visual Studio is a free program. It doesn't cost anything. You just need to download it and install it, and that's it. You're all set. So just click here on the on Windows, or if you have a Mac, you can use for Mac. It's also got for Linux. No, for Mac is still not there. Mac still hasn't got it. But here, just click on the installer, on the downloads. Yeah, it will download it, and once it's downloaded, just install it like any other programs. So anyway, that is that is how I set up, how I got all these how you say, that's the programs I'm used, color scheme, the bootstrap, and so on. That's for setting you up. Once you did this, then we are going to be ready to go. So I can close this one. Actually, I can close this all because we're going to reopen this one later. And actually, I keep it open. So let me close down. Now let me show you. Let me show you now with the images, which if you installed all the slideshows from the Windows 10 themes. Yeah. Let me show you how to do that. Once they're installed, if you go under personalize here, see, okay, at the moment I'm a background, so I'm using the picture actually here. Yeah, I can make solid color, I can do slideshow if I do, but if I go under themes here, it opens, and these are all the themes I've installed so far. And you can see here we got California, we got fashion, we got Italy, we got London, landscape of Japan, and Japanese gardens. So, and I believe fashion I used, and did I use Angel Warriors? Let me see here. I believe I did that one. Yeah. Or was it Fantasy Loves? Let me see, 14 images. Yeah, I believe Fantasy Love was the one I put in the website. Let me check again. Let me open here. Let me go to gallery. And yes, so okay, so it was then this one, which is called, what was it called, Fantasy Love. So also in the Windows team, download those ones, yeah, and that's it. So once you set up your team here, yeah, can close this one now. So what I did, I removed all my icons. I removed all the icons from my desktop, and if I go on my toolbar, yeah, I customized yet my. Let me see if I can do this toolbar. Toolbar setting, not display. Next background, no. How do I get this one on here again? Taskbar. So okay, yeah. Just right click on your taskbar. Go on the taskbar settings. It opens your settings for the taskbar. Lock the taskbar. I put it on off, and I put automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode. So when I'm in desktop, it will automatically hide the the taskbar down there. Okay, and here you can choose your location, and whatever small settings you can play here with. But anyway, that is what lock the taskbar off and automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode. So that's what I did, and that's the reason when I click on here, you see when I move over it, it comes up, and as soon as I move out of it, it's going to be closed. So the next thing is how to save now all these images. If I go onto my background here, personalize, and go into themes, yeah. So you see we got themes, so we got that themes, yeah, background, and it was here a setting, or where is it, background? Ah, yeah, it's a slideshow, yeah. Change picture. You see down here where it says change picture every 10 minutes is set up here. I just put it to 1 minute. Okay. Shuffle, keep them off, and choose to fit. Yeah. So the meaning is every minute a new picture comes up. So in this work is a little bit tedious because now that's the first image. So if I go onto print screen or click on the button where it says on the button where it says print screen on your keyboard, yeah, what it will do, it will actually it will make an image of your screen. Make sure that your cursor is out of the way. If you put it here on the side, you will not see it because otherwise it's going to show up in the image. So you press print screen, yeah, and let me show you. I show you one or two. Okay, I make a print screen. Okay, I just change it. So let me do a print screen now. Yeah. Then I open my Photoshop. You see then in Photoshop, I mean you could open it in I don't know, in Paint or whatever. The problem is it makes it a little bit more difficult, no? So let me say create new, and you see here I got a clipboard. So because that is just what I took in. So I open, I make the clipboard, make create. No, oops, wrong. That was wrong now. Let me go back here. Let me close this one again. Why didn't it do it? So, control, oops. Let me make a print screen. Then let me go open Photoshop. create new, and it should have been create. This is wrong. Why is it not? Because it's supposed to be 10 1920. Ah, yeah, this one here. So it's a 1920 by 1080. Make a create. Click here to get a new layer in. This one here, unclick, and we make invisible, and then edit and paste. And you see, he pasted the image in there. Oh, actually, I didn't need this layer here. Let's delete this one. So, and then name this layer. For example, this is going to be like poster. Also, layer 0 we don't need. Away. So, go into layer and call it poster. Poster. And make us give it a line, and let's call it 01. So now, okay, then when the next image comes up, see, is there already a next image? Yeah, it is already. We redo this one again. We copy it to the clipboard, go into Photoshop. You got 1 minute time, so it doesn't really matter. And just go under edit and paste. And now you got a next one. Again here, name this one. Example, double click on the name and let's call it poster 02 and so on. Anyway, let me open. I'm not going to show you here all the images, but that is the tedious work, so you have to take that in consideration. Let me open reason here. Let me open here example. Let me open Japan, because that was with the most images in there. Let me open that one. Give right to open. Okay, and you see I got here all the images, which then I'm going to save then into the folder into the folder Japan. So the thing with Photoshop is I don't need to select each image and save it and select the next image and save it, select the next image and save it, select the, and so on and so on and so on. In Photoshop, if you go under I believe it's here under layer, height level, layer mask, no, oops, layer, was it under layer or no, I think it was in export. Yeah, export, and you see here layers to files. Okay, if you click on this one, layer to files, copy layer to files, I show you now, copy layer to files, so you get prompt. Here you put it, you browse, you put it wherever, you know, like I put this one of course into into the folder here. You see desktop, where YouTube tutorials, photography, websites, Photoshop, assets, images, and then Japan, and that's where it's going to save it. No, okay, I make a cancel there because I don't want to overwrite my images here. Yeah. So, and it's got a prefix in here already because it's the same prefix from here. Yep. And then select here from the type you want to save, PNG, JPEG, PDF, PSD. You got several options. Just use the JPEG. Yeah. And put the quality. You can lower the quality if you want to. I mean, you know, I keep it on full. But of course, when I would put them on a website, I wouldn't make them. I wouldn't make a little bit slower, maybe around 10 or 8, 9, because it reduces the sizes of the images. So and then when I press run, you know what? let me show you. Let me do it somewhere else. Let me go on the where shall we go? Let me go picture. Um, Picture folder. Let's do a new folder. Let's call it Japan. Japan. Okay. And then I'm going to select that one, select folder. Now if I press run on it, look what happens. So, Photoshop does his magic work. Take one layer at a time. Tuck, 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 tuck. And it saves it all the way down to, it takes a few minutes, a few seconds. Well, yeah, I got over 30 images, but when you got less than that, it will be much faster. So you see, export layers to file was successful. Then press OK. Now I close Photoshop because now I showed you how to do that. Let me close here. No, I don't need to. So let me go now here into my things here, and we saved it where? We saved it into my pictures, into Japan, and here you see. Okay. And here are all the images. Now I realized sometimes, I don't know why he does it, but sometimes he shouldn't put me that 00100, and but anyway, I don't know why he did it, but nevertheless, anyway, once you got these images here, once we go into coding, yeah, you can the Visual Studio Code will give you actually a when you put a reference in for an image, it opens the image file, and then you can select which image you want. So if you can start from this one, it will put in the link into the link, and that's it. Not much, not a big of deal, even though now it's a longer name you have in there. Sometimes it doesn't do it, sometimes it doesn't, but anyway, that is how you get all the images in. Now it's up to you. Let me close this. Let me close this one down. So I mean, now it's up to you which way you want to go, or you can do it the way I did, or you know, just go on Pexels or DeviantArt, search for your own images. Just make sure that they're pretty good size, you know, that they're not too small, because sometimes you get images that are very small, and you know, they don't really look that good. Name them, put them in the right folder. So, and okay, now that we got all this, let me change up my desktop back to what I had in the background picture, and I believe it was this one here. No, it was this one here. So, okay, I can close this one now. So, and okay, I believe for today I leave it here. Please make sure that you check the previous tutorial in about setting up. This all explained, you know, how to set up and whatsoever, and all the folders, structures, and so on. Then after, now you know where to get all your necessary files to run this program by the end, your images and so on. Get everything ready, because in the next tutorial coming, you're really going to start to do all the coding. But I'm not going to repeat how to do this. Excuse me. How to do this, how to do that. You know, check out the videos, watch them, pause them, have a look. The links are going to be in the description. And please don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment. I made already a few videos in the last few weeks. I got some views, sure I did, but I haven't got no comments from no one. I'm really surprised. I mean, you know, if I accept also critics, so don't be afraid. I mean, just leave a message, just leave a comment, and tell me if you like the way I do it, or if I need to change some stuff, if my speech is not so very good with you, being not being English native. Um, but anyway, I mean, I leave it up to you. But I hope that you guys are going to subscribe to my channel. There's more and more stuff to come. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, click on that bell alert for all other videos to come. This project here is huge. I mean, it's 10 pages, and I believe that few of you beginners will profit from this. I'm not asking you, to give me donations or whatsoever. I'm doing it for fun. I mean, I learned also. I learned also all by myself. I didn't go to courses or whatsoever. Um, like a lot of people do. They show you something, fully website and this and that. They show you only part of it. In the presentation, they show you we're going to make this, we're going to make that, we're going to make that, and then you watch 3 hours. Happened to me already. Watch 3 hours of a video, and what happened? Half of the things he showed me in the beginning was not even in there. But then he wanted me to go up and join his courses for, I don't know, 46, $56. I mean, okay, we all have to live on. But anyway, I don't do this. So, thank you very much again for watching, and please look out for our next video to come, where we're going to start into the real fun and start coding. Thank you very much again, and until next time.